to take a word. Vitality's man in the mid lane. Yarr, he's a pirate.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Nukdog coming off his win. First off, Nukdog, talking about that game, it was a very convincing win from you guys. You just kind of broke Giants apart. Tell me just what happened in that game from your perspective.
Oh, you hold it or me?
Yeah.
All right. So, so we just got good level 1, and then I think we had a better swap, and then we were pretty ahead on our top laner. I was a bit ahead, and yeah, we just rotated and took turrets. Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward win, but Gangplank coming into the mid lane as well. We've only seen 2 Gangplanks so far. How is it like practicing and preparing for a champion when you may think it's going to be banned out every week?
I was playing a lot of Gangplank. Like, between worlds, he got a nerf, right? So he wasn't banned at all in solo queue during that time, so I played him like all the time. So I actually had a good amount of practice with him before he started getting perma-banned again, which like during the season. So practicing him was fine, yeah.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. Your mechanics are very strong on stage. Final question here. You're going to go up against Unicorns and G2 in the next 2 weeks, both 4-1 currently. What are you thinking about those matchups and those teams as you go to face them?
I think they're both pretty good. I think G2 won a lot of games, but I think they play pretty much the same way every game. And same for Unicorns. So if we can exploit that, I think we should be able to win.
Okay, predictability there. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me, and congratulations on the win. We're going to send it over to the analyst desk to take a look at the game.
Thank you so much. That microphone, it's not easy, I know by experience.
You know what else isn't easy? Apparently watching post-game interviews. It was said yesterday by Vander, Nukdog plays Gangplank. We saw Cavo play Gangplank. Why was it left open? Why?
Because Giants tend to have very strange pick and ban phases where you also first rotation Morgana. Anyhow, I want to jump straight into a replay where I actually think Giants lose the game, and basically like we're talking 5 minutes into the game. So this is the lane swap we see happen, and we can just start rolling it, because what's very important to notice is how EpicSkillshot, he decides that because in the bottom lane normally AD carry and support will recall once they take tower, he wants to fast push the wave in just to optimize his own farm. So we can just speed it up. Once this happens, Giants need to send Adam top, not Adri. You need your weakest member with teleport to get the wave towards him, because what happens now is because Adam is bot lane with TP, Vitality can set up a play where EpicSkillshot can teleport in and join, and meanwhile Adri is sitting top lane with no global at all. So Adam is left alone to die. He doesn't get extra farm either. Once EpicSkillshot pushes the wave, you just put your AD carry and you just tell him you just run bot lane. I know it sucks for him, but he runs all the way bot. You top laner recalls, he goes up there and he freezes the wave and he catches it, because the enemy team cannot then dive bot lane because you have your jungler, AD carry and support, and teleport to stop it. Giants again make a mistake in lane swaps, and from here just completely snowballed.
So this is a recurring theme all the time when we talk about the mistakes or the good things that teams do in lane swaps, but what, in your opinion, is it easy to fix things like this, and what factors come into play? Because we always sit and point it out, but it must be something incredibly hard to keep that under control as these teams keep making those week after week after week. I
mean, it feels like the kind of thing that you just watch any VOD from any region and look, this is how they're doing the lane swap, this is what is working well. Like, just take a little bit less time on in-game and just watch VODs and just break it down piece by piece, time and time again. Pause it, rewind, pause it, just discuss everything.
Because so often the lane swap are the same and the same and the same. Like, you see the trends every single time. To me, it feels like either Giants are not going back and rewatching their mistakes and just kind of saying, oh, we lost, you know what about next game? Or the problem is that they know this outside of the game, but once you sit in-game and it's very difficult to make the calls, nobody's then good enough to make that shot call saying like, oh, wait, swap it around now because they just pushed, we need to do this. And then it goes wrong every single time. So it's either an in-game problem where the shot calling is not, good enough, or it's because you kind of ignore the mistakes and just be like, next game, I'm not too sure.
Very interesting topic that we can talk a little bit more about with Mithy, actually, as he'll be joining us later on the desk as well. And up next on the LCS stage is our game of the week between the Unicorns of Love and G2 Esports. Before we go, a reminder that the European Challenger Series is back in full swing, and Week 2 begins on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central European Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, with Huma versus SK Gaming. 6 games, Stress.
Some pretty sweet games in here, and I think one to watch is the Millennium.